Feeling tired all the time? Vision getting blurry? Blood sugar acting up even when you eat right? You might be missing just one thing, or rather three essential vitamins that every diabetic over 50 must pay attention to. And guess what? These aren't exotic supplements. They're simple, science-backed, and most people are shockingly low on them. Welcome to Everly Health, the channel where we simplify diabetes health, especially for those of us over 50. If you're ready to feel more energized, manage your blood sugar smarter, and avoid common diabetic complications, hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell. We've got you covered every week. Number 1. Vitamin D, the silent protector. Let's start with one of the most underrated vitamins for diabetics. Vitamin D. It's often called the sunshine vitamin, but for people over 50, especially those with diabetes, it's much more than that. It's a powerful ally in your fight to keep blood sugar stable and your overall health in check. Vitamin D doesn't just support strong bones, it also plays a major role in improving insulin sensitivity and helping your body manage glucose more efficiently. In fact, research shows that people with low levels of vitamin D are more likely to experience high blood sugar and even insulin resistance. For people over the age of 50, vitamin D deficiency is even more common. That's because as we age, our skin produces less vitamin D from sunlight. On top of that, many of us spend less time outside, especially in colder months. The result? A silent deficiency that could be making blood sugar management harder than it needs to be. But here's the good news. You don't need expensive supplements or exotic treatments. Just 15 to 20 minutes of morning sunlight can help your body naturally produce the vitamin D it needs. If that's not possible, talk to your doctor about a safe supplement. Usually between 1,000 and 2,000 IU per day. You can also get vitamin D from certain foods. Fatty fish like salmon and sardines are excellent sources, so are fortified dairy products such as vitamin D fortified milk and orange juice. Egg yolks are another good natural option, especially if you eat them in moderation. Here's something important to remember. Vitamin D is a fat-soluble vitamin, which means your body absorbs it better when you take it with food, particularly a meal that includes healthy fats like olive oil, avocado, or nuts. Also, don't forget to check your levels through a simple blood test. Many people don't even realize they're low on vitamin D until symptoms show up, like fatigue, bone pain, or blood sugar spikes. Catching it early can make a big difference. So if you're about over 50 and living with diabetes, vitamin D isn't optional, it's essential. Think of it as your silent protector, quietly helping your body function the way it's supposed to, and giving you a stronger foundation for long-term blood sugar control. Number 2. Vitamin B12. The nerve defender. Let's talk about a vitamin that's often overlooked, but absolutely critical for diabetics, especially those over 50. That's vitamin B12. It's sometimes called the nerve defender, and for a good reason. Vitamin B12 plays a crucial role in maintaining a healthy nervous system. It helps produce red blood cells, supports brain health, and keeps your nerve cells functioning properly. But here's the problem. If you're taking metformin, which is the most commonly prescribed medication for type 2 diabetes, your B12 levels might be slowly dropping without you even knowing it. That's because long-term use of metformin has been shown to deplete vitamin B12 in the body. This can lead to symptoms like numbness, tingling in the feet or hands, fatigue, balance issues, and even memory problems. What's worse, these symptoms often overlap with diabetic neuropathy. So many people don't realize a B12 deficiency is part of the problem. Now here's the scary part. Low B12 can actually worsen nerve damage over time if it's not addressed. That means a simple vitamin deficiency could be making your diabetes complications worse without you even noticing. That's why it's so important to stay ahead of it. Fortunately, getting enough B12 is doable. You can find it in animal-based foods like beef liver, eggs, dairy products, and certain types of fish. Many breakfast cereals and plant-based milks are also fortified with B12, making it easier to include in your daily diet. If you're vegan or vegetarian, your risk of B12 deficiency is even higher. because plant foods don't naturally contain this vitamin. In that case, taking a B12 supplement is not just helpful, it may be absolutely necessary. And for people over 50, absorption becomes an issue too. The body's ability to absorb B12 from food decreases with age. That's why many experts recommend using a sublingual B12 supplement, the kind you place under your tongue. This form bypasses the digestive system and goes straight into your bloodstream, making it easier for your body to absorb. So if you're over 50, diabetic, and especially if you're taking metformin, don't ignore B12. It's not just about preventing fatigue. It could be the key to protecting your nerves, improving your focus, and keeping you strong and steady for the long run. Number 3, magnesium, the metabolic supporter. Last but definitely not least, let's talk about magnesium, a true unsung hero when it comes to managing diabetes, especially for those over 50. Magnesium is involved in more than 300 functions in your body, and yes, many of those are directly related to your metabolism, insulin function, and blood sugar control. Magnesium plays a central role in helping insulin work properly. It helps move sugar out of your blood and into your cells, where it's used for energy. Low levels of magnesium have been linked to insulin resistance, meaning your body doesn't respond well to insulin, causing your blood sugar to stay high. Unfortunately, magnesium deficiency is surprisingly common, especially in people with type 2 diabetes. Some signs of low magnesium include muscle cramps, irritability, trouble sleeping, fatigue, and even irregular heartbeat. And many of these symptoms are easy to miss or blame on something else, especially as we get older. So, how can you get more magnesium naturally? Start with food. Leafy green vegetables like spinach and kale are excellent sources. So are pumpkin seeds, almonds, and avocados, all of which also offer healthy fats and fiber that support overall blood sugar control. Here's a surprising one: dark chocolate. Yes, a small amount of dark chocolate with at least 70% cocoa is actually a good source of magnesium. Just be mindful of portion sizes and avoid added sugars. It's a sweet way to sneak in some nutrition. If you're not getting enough magnesium from food, supplements can help. Magnesium glycinate and magnesium citrate are both highly absorbable forms that are gentle on your stomach. These are much better choices than magnesium oxide, which is cheaper but poorly absorbed and often causes digestive issues. Just remember, too much of a good thing can still be harmful. Most adults need between 320 and 420 milligrams of magnesium per day, and going beyond that can lead to diarrhea or other side effects. So always check with your healthcare provider before starting a supplement. Magnesium might not be the flashiest nutrient, but for diabetics over 50, it's absolutely essential. It supports your muscles, your metabolism, and your blood sugar. And when you get enough of it, your entire body feels the difference. Here's your smart tip. Don't just pop random supplements. Get a simple blood test to check your levels of vitamin D, B12, and magnesiums, and focus on filling actual deficiencies. Also, always look at the form of the vitamin. For example, B12 as methylcobalamin is more bioavailable than cyanocobalamin, and for vitamin D, D3, cholecalciferol is the preferred form for absorption. Choosing the right form matters just as much as choosing the right vitamin. So now you know, these 3 vitamins can make a huge difference in how you feel, how your blood sugar behaves, and how well you age with diabetes. Are you already taking any of these? Let us know in the comments below. And if you're unsure, it might be time for a simple checkup. If this video helped you, hit that like button, subscribe, and share it with a friend or loved one who needs this information. At Everly Health, we believe diabetes over 50 doesn't have to be overwhelming. You just need the right tools. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Stay healthy, stay informed.